times when you get an opportunity to choose who you want to be going forward. And birthdays are one of those times. Um, it's a time to, instead of just saying, oh, another year passed, I'm another year older, um, you know, I'm getting old, I don't have the time to create the things I want to create in my life. Instead of that, it's actually, you can see it as an opportunity to choose who to be in this moment, to choose a new identity that helps you take the actions necessary to create what really matters to you. So why am I thinking about this right now? Because as I shoot this video, I'm 2 days away from my birthday. And I've been thinking about that exact thing. Who do I want to be going forward? I know who I've been for the last 60 odd years, more than that. I'll be 64. So, who I know who I've been for 64 years, but our identity is not fixed. And when we shift our identity, we can be a different person and therefore achieve different things, create more of the things that really matter to us as we move forward with our lives. And birthdays are one of those opportunities. There are other times too. You could do it at any day, but it's like a rebirth, right? You can think of it like a rebirth. I'm going to rebirth myself as someone different. And I don't mean 100% different, although it could be 100% different. But if you have dreams and goals that you want to accomplish in the next year or the next 10 years or 20 years, or, I hope I have another 30 plus years, right? Whatever I want to create, I need to be the person who can take the actions to bring that into reality, to bring my dreams and vision into reality. And so when I think about this, it always reminds me of my stepson, who we decided to move to a new state when he was either a junior or a senior in high school, and I didn't think he'd want to move because nobody usually wants to move at that point in their schooling or their high school years. But he did. He wanted to move because he said, then I'm going to go to a new place where nobody knows me and I can be whoever I want to be, not the person who people remember, think of me as. And that's the thing, that, the world thinks of us one way, or our friends and family and colleagues, they think of us one way, right? And so for him, this was a chance to rebirth himself, a chance to take on a new identity, right? And I know somebody else close to me who's about to make a big move and a big change in their career. And it's the same. They can leave everything from the past in the past and go forward and start with a clean slate. What if you could start with a clean slate? What if you could rebirth yourself in this way, creating a new identity that allows you to take the actions, to be the kind of person who takes the actions to create your dreams and visions? What would that be like? So, what identity would you take on? What identity is going to help you accomplish your dreams and your goals, not just for the next 12 months, but onward? And of course, your identity might need to shift as you move onward. But, I talk a lot about identity as a certified high performance coach, and as a transformational coach. I really believe that identity is the linchpin to creating the change you want, because when you change who you're being, you change everything. You change your habits, your beliefs, your ways of behaving in the world, how you react to things, and that changes everything. And I was coaching in the Inspired Creator community, my members in the Inspired Creator community, and we were talking about changing a habit, and how, when you, for instance, let's say you're a smoker and you want to not be a smoker, and there was somebody in the group, and one of my members said, oh yeah, that happened to me. Like, I didn't realize it. I changed my identity in that way, and that's what happened. I'm getting ahead of myself. If you are a smoker and you want to be a non-smoker, if you change your identity and say, I am now a non-smoker, you won't buy cigarettes and you won't smoke cigarettes, because every time you think of that, you're going to say, but that's not who I am anymore. I'm not a smoker anymore. I am a non-smoker. And this member in the Inspired Creator community, she said, I did that exactly. And then, to prove her point, she said, I never realized that's what I did. And to prove her point, she said, I don't want to be drinking Diet Coke anymore, or Diet Pepsi or something. And so she just decided that she was no longer somebody who drinks Diet Pepsi. And she hasn't had a Diet Pepsi since. that fast. It's a change. And those two examples are a change in not doing something. You take on an identity and you're not doing something anymore. But you can change your identity to do something, right? So you can change your identity by saying, I am, you know, I'm choosing now to be someone who is healthy and fit. And then when you see junk food, you're not going to want to eat it because it's not who you are anymore, right? And when you think about going into the gym to work out, you're not going to procrastinate or resist that because that's who you are. You're somebody who is healthy and fit, right? That's your value. And that's the thing. See, it's what we value. What matters to us is what we value. And the things that matter to us are the things that we want to be acting on. We want to be someone who can take actions to create what matters to us. And so if one of your values is health, you want to be someone who values health. And who would that be? That would be somebody who works out 5 times a week. It would be someone who eats a healthy diet, right? Not somebody who eats junk food, not somebody who procrastinates or avoids going to the gym. It's very simple. You choose who you want to be. Choose your, you can work it backwards. What's your vision? What's your dream? What's your goal? Who do you need to be to achieve that? Like, what type of person takes those actions to achieve that, to make that vision real, to make that dream a reality? What type of person would take the actions to make that a reality? Then be that person. But don't wait to be that person. Be that person now. You can't say, like, I'll be an author when I write a book. No, you have to be a writer. You have to be someone who writes daily. And then you will write a book, right? And you also have to be an author. You have to be someone who puts their work out into the world, who publishes their work. But if you wait to be an author or a writer, nothing's going to happen. You have to be a writer or an author now and do the things that identity, that type of person would do in order to achieve their goal of being an author. I hope that makes sense to you. So it may not be your birthday, but there are opportunities all the time. And maybe this is one. Just me showing up here on this video could be your opportunity to rebirth yourself, to give yourself a new identity, to choose a new identity that helps you be the kind of person to take the actions that create what matters to you. I hope that's what this video is. I hope it is that opportunity for you. I hope it opens the door and that you suddenly have an aha moment, an insight that says, today is the day. Today is the day that I choose who to be. Today is the day that I choose who to be so that I can create what really matters to me. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Who do you choose to be in this moment so that you can take the actions necessary to bring your dreams and visions into reality? Tell me down below in a comment. If you don't know who I am Nina Amir, the Inspiration to Creation Coach. I am a certified high performance coach and an intuitive transformational coach. I also run a membership program called the Inspired Creator Community. And you can find out about all 3 of those things and how to work with me by clicking on the link above. And what I really love doing is having elevating conversations that allow myself and other people to evolve and grow and become more conscious and to fulfill our human potential. And we do that by also fulfilling our spiritual potential. And so everything I do is very holistic because I believe we're spiritual beings having a human experience. And so I address both aspects of who you are because I believe that's necessary. I believe that's why we're here, is to become actualized as both spiritual and human beings. So if that's of interest to you, if you would like to get from where you are to where you want to go and get out of your own way so that you can do that, if you would like to combine your passion with your sense of purpose and get inspired, get in spirit, and then take inspired actions to get inspired results, these are all things that I can help you with. If you're ready to begin creating what really matters to you, reach out to me. Click on the link above and let's have a quick chat, okay? Until I talk to you next time, go out there and achieve more inspired results.